How do you improve your VO2 max? So as we talked before, VO2 max, is a really important measure for longevity, to live the best life you can, to live as long as you possibly can, and as well as you possibly can during those years. So one of the things that you really need to have a part, at least in my opinion, and it's certainly an absolute staple and non-negotiable of your fitness regimen, is training for VO2 max. And that's really what it is training. These concepts and these things that we talk about, they're not difficult to grasp, but man, it's a lot of hard work. There's no magic pill. There's no magic supplement. There's no hack. There's no shortcut. It's just really hard freaking work, and a lot of it. The good news for VO2 Max is that the majority of the training is right here. It's Zone 2 training. Check out the other videos about Zone 2, but it's basically the majority of my cardio training volume is just training this energy base right here. Slow, steady. It definitely takes time, and you can tell I'm a little winded, but it's not too bad. It's not too hard, but you have to do it, and you have to do it consistently. My training regimen, I use Zone 2 as my warm-ups. My warm-up for my weightlifting, for my resistance training. I use it as my warm-up for my HIIT, my 4x4, which we'll talk about next, which is you have to do that at least once a week, to train for the VO2 max. You gotta push as hard as you can. So I use this as my warm-up for all my workouts. And so I spend anywhere from 3 to 4 hours a week, 5 if I can help it, but I spend about 3 to 5 hours a week, training Zone 2, either right here on the treadmill, or I'll get on my bike and I just keep it at a gentle pace, keeping track of my heart rate and how I'm feeling, kind of gauging, so I make sure I'm in the right zone. So stay tuned on the next video, and we'll talk about my once a week balls to the walls exercise that I use to specifically push in for VO2 max. Treadmill truth.